Hi, this is BowdaciousGamer playing God of War. Welcome, my Bowdacious followers. What we're going to do is we've just been to Motsignir and we brought down the statue of Thor. We freed a dragon, which was called Otter, I believe. And now what we're going to do is just finish off this side mission. So we're going to get in the boat and we're going to go back to the guy whose wife was killed by Thor. He's not too pleased about that. And once I've handed that back in, I'm thinking I will carry on with the main quest.
What happened with the horseman to deal with the hunter?
He took the man's bit and bridle and allowed him to ride in a saddle on his back. Together, they killed the stag, and the horse tasted victory.
Don't miss those barrels.
But the hunter would not release the horse and made a slave of him.
So getting revenge cost him his freedom. Hope it was worth it.
It was not.
Okay.
You there? Have you just...
The statue stands no longer, Spirit.
Then my bond of this realm is severed, and I am off to find the real God of Thunder.
Good luck with that.
He will know retribution.
Oh, of course he will. Yeah,
My deepest
he's
gratitude.
quivering in his boots.
Off he goes. Brave guy. Want to look for Thor on his own.
He
Brave.
was a fool,
Yeah. Oh, stupid.
Where did the spirit leave us?
an offering to one of the gods.
Can we use it?
No, but perhaps the dwarves can.
The offering to Tyr. So I've got a new crafting labour. Right, so let's head back to Tyr's temple. Once again, just look at the size. So cool. Let's dock here. I don't think I've not got that yet. Anything of it? Oh, hack silver. It's fine. Every little helps. Please don't sue me. Okay, let's go and see what this offering to Tyr is first.
Hey, bro.
Tyr would have been pleased as peaches knowing these offerings were being turned to armor.
Did you know him? What was he like?
Never you mind, boy. Tyr's dead. Best not to dig up the past.
The dwarf speaks wisely, for once.
Okay, so I can get some new
Sure,
armor.
I'm
Let's have a
open.
look at this. It's a big drop in runic, but everything else goes up apart from vitality, but that's 2. But look at the stat buffs. So it's got a low perk activation chance to grant a short boost to strength, defense, and runic, or all runic, when damage is taken. I'm intrigued. I like the look of them as well. Go on then.
Wear it with...
Let's equip them. See if I can give them an upgrade. Hopefully, fingers crossed. No, I can't. So I need Aegis gold and I need solid Svartalheim steel. But let's go up.
Where
That's
were
it,
we
I
on that
guess.
other?
Let's see. Yeah, they do have a slot, so let's assign something. I need to get rid of those fragments because they don't do anything for me in this realm. High perk chance of blessing of runic on successful parry. High perk activation chance to grant protective barrier, preventing damage from enemy attacks on a parry. Increases burn resistance. Sprinting for 3 seconds. That's only a level 2. Let's do burn resistance. There you go. And it's my first piece of blue armor as well. So not bad. Okay, let's go. So as I said, this piss just destroy the lizard by kicking it. What I'm going to try and do is get up the mountain. I am not sure if I can actually do it in this one episode.
Look, we rode past that statue of Thor earlier, when you left the witch's camp.
And what direction is that?
It's mid-morning. The sun is over there, so that's south. Southwest?
Good.
I'm constantly testing him. So yeah. I'm gonna get as much as I can done, but yeah, that's really cool. And then I've got my AoE, so I've got like a concentrated one, and oh, it's gone. Alright, that'll do. Whoa, it's a man. There you go.
Well, worth a shot.
No, I thought I could read it as well. I guess not. Draugr speed. What's most terrifying about Draugr? A Draugr that can run at you really fast. Mother said some Draugr had special powers, and that these ones are able to shoot fire out of their legs and move quickly around the battlefield. We'll need to be on our toes. Have I tried getting this before? And I couldn't get it. I'd give myself 5 goes, and I've just used 1. Come on. Took 3. So I can't read any of those yet.
Oh look, the witch's magic is still covering those scorn poles.
I know, and I'm really pleased about that. It does save us some time. You're absolutely right. We're not done that yet. I thought I had.
Look here.
Come on.
Hold on, let me read this.
See what it says. Beware of Sailor and those who practice it. Their sorcery is insidious and ever-changing, and so are the souls who master it. The more power they summon, the less they are themselves. Is that how they turn into revenants? Probably so. And I say for the millionth time, I hate revenants. Not a fan, in the slightest.
Poor Fafnir. There's a fine line between ambition and greed, you know.
Yes, come in.
Anything? Nah.
Nothing to your liking, I see?
Nope. They look like they want to come alive. Both of them. Oh! Did not see that guy. Oh, I should have taken it. We good? There's the one. I'll have to be extra careful not to step in the stuff they vomit up. It's poisonous. It smells really bad too. Well, I'm worried more about the poison, not the smell. Okay. So we start our ascent back up the mountain. I should be able to get through the fog now.
Father, do you think I could carry her now?
No.
But
I said no.
Okay.
Very protective over the ashes of his deceased wife. For anyone who's perturbed by the clashing of my armor, I apologise. It's kind of bugging me, to be honest. But we'll get a matching
You would
set
know
later
better
on.
than I.
We'll get a nice set.
Thanks.
I promise.
Now watch your step. Carelessness will only delay us.
Right.
Here we go.
Well, there's the black breath again. What do we do now?
We see if the witch was right.
It's working. She was right.
Come, let us finish this.
Get through this. Here's a step off the edge. You can't exactly see clearly until it disperses. Come on, let's get through this. There we go.
Hey, it's blocked.
Then we climb.
Yeah. Get on his back like a monkey.
You know, Mother said the giants used to visit the Midgard Mountains before they disappeared.
Disappeared.
Yeah, I guess they just up and left one day. No one knows why.
Perhaps
that's
they
what
returned to their home.
Jotunheim? Maybe. I wonder if the face in the mountain was a tribute to some important giant.
Maybe the mountain is a giant?
Smell! We made it!
More black breath.
It's pretty dark. The lighting's so good.
Matches the one on the door to Jotunheim and Tyr's temple. The giants did come here.
I do love the little lamp. I'll get that later.
Is that a deer? I don't remember stories of a giant with a deer head. Wonder who he is. No way across. But there's a sand bowl.
Which means it's puzzle time.
Nothing.
That's cool.
The floor boy.
That doesn't mean anything. Something's missing. Think
This
there's a
side.
second light crystal around here?
So the quick gander. Yep, love it. Oh, Jesus, that was amazing.
Is that sap? In a cave? Weird.
Okay. These speedy enemies can be hard to hit. Father should wait for them to rush him and parry their attacks, which is what I did.
Oh,
See?
how do you think that got up there?
I got this. I pushed the wrong button
Place
then.
must have been important to the giants. It's like they're testing us. Maybe the riddle will help. Okay, that looks right. I can almost
There
make
we
it out.
go. Let's pull this, see what happens.
Runes. A riddle answer for that sand bowl?
It means freedom. Let's try it.
What is the riddle?
No yoked beast, nor fearful thrall, nor rooted tree doth know my call. Not sure what a thrall is, but freedom fits the rest.
There we go. Secret door.
There's a crystal in that torch holder. Should I light it?
Yes, please.
That helps, right? Definitely down.
These passages seem too small for giants. Why do you laugh?
Oh, you're serious.
I am always serious.
I forget. Mom always said you never took an interest in history. Giants are just a race, like elves and Holgerfolk. It doesn't mean they're big.
What of the world serpent?
Okay, in that case, giant also means big. There's only one.
I like that though. So it's like not all the giants were gigantic. God damn, Revenant. I hate that so much. Oh, yeah. Just die. Die. Thank you. That one can be easily missed. Fire Nightmare. These nightmares shoot fireballs as if we needed more reasons to hate nightmares. No, not really, just hate them. Like, I use hate as a loose term because it's not that I think the design is bad. It shows that they're actually very good when, you know, you feel such disdain for an AI enemy. This kind of Revenant can actually summon nightmares. Does she create them with sail or magic, or are they all just squeezed together in her pack? I wonder how many of them fit in that little pack. Yeah, it just keeps them, you know, in a satchel. Yeah, took care of that. Go. Nope. That's good. Come on, mate. Just do one.
Boy, another light crystal.
Yeah, I can shoot straight through rock now. It's a new move.
Just look at this place. It feels so...
Dead.
I was gonna say ancient, but dead works too.
Yeah. So one thing I'm trying to do with this playthrough over the last few episodes, and I don't know if it's being obvious or not, is being more assertive when
I didn't know that was there.
attacking and being involved in fights, because a friend of mine pointed out that because I'm used to playing on harder difficulties, I might be playing a bit more passive than I need to be. So that's what I'm trying to do. I don't know if you've noticed, I don't know if it's been evident in the last few videos. That's definitely what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be more assertive with my fighting. Yeah, I'll put this down first. Wow, that goes far as well. I didn't realise it went far. That was cool. Oh. Kind of cool. I think I've never got that before. Oh. Okay.
Boy.
Yes, sir. Wonder who wrote this.
So the Great Mountain. When the mountain was cold, it was Meloa, and Onbreeze who gave it life. Wandering souls from distant lands who had tasted of the mead of poetry, and in search of inspiration found each other, and in each other found great love. To the summit of Midgard's great mountain, a secret bridge was built. Here they made their hearth and fortress to live free of prophecy, and know only themselves and each other. The mountain became a shelter for the outcast and the artist, for Jotner and new friends made, and to this beacon many more souls made pilgrimage. Even as now we shelter from the storm, let none forget the beckoning spirit of the mountain that was. Sounds like the mountain used to be pretty amazing. Mum always did love artists. Okay. Okay, we need a B, an N, and an R. There's a lowercase n. There's the B. There's a B, isn't it? Yeah. A lowercase n and an R. Okay, it's a lowercase n. I just wanted to make sure I was right. So where's the other one? We really need as much light as possible in this place. It's so dark.
Hey, that could be valuable.
Come on, have some more light. I'll come to that later, because that seems like the way we need to go. Oh, beastly stuff. Dual wield. A Draugr with 2 weapons is twice as dangerous, right? When they are with a more defensive enemy, we should consider taking down these dual wield and Draugr early in the fight and not turn our backs on them. Yeah, because they're quite aggressive. There you go. So we need the R. Another one. I see them stomp their feet right before they charge. It should help us spot their incoming attacks. Oh cool, rage has gone up. There we go. Let's get going. Okay, we're doing a lot of like crouching and crawling under in tunnels lately.
This is a lot of bodies.
Ever since that time in Alfheim, feels like we're doing a lot of this.
Tell me what you see.
Well, they look like men, not giants.
Correct. See you seeking treasure. See the traps?
Oh yeah. Lucky for us, they set them all off.
Be grateful these stay dead.
And go around the back of that statue.
The statue! We made it across!
Let's get this.
Read it.
Read this.
Oh, this is Draugr, one of the 4 stags of the World Tree. He's supposed to watch the entrance to Jotunheim while the giants sleep.
It's a Draugr, the stag. I didn't hear how he said the name, I missed it. So, stag of the World Tree who watches the gates of Jotunheim where giants come from. This really is the Giant's Mountain.
Think he's still there?
I do not know. Boy, over here.
Treasure map.
I've seen this language before.
Oh, it wasn't a treasure map. The serpent. The serpent cannot be spoken to, but his belligerence towards the Aesir is unmistakable. The destruction of Tyr's temple is infeasible while he remains. However, his presence has caused the Lake of Nine to submerge it completely. Therefore, the larger aim of fettering realm travel is still achieved. The Raven Keeper. Take that. What the? And he can't block that.
Done.
Here we go! Tell me when!
Just taking care of business, aren't we? Jesus.
Where'd you now?
The peak is still our goal. We find a way up.
Draugr power weapon, there's loads. As if the undead trying to kill us with sharp objects wasn't bad enough, some Draugr can channel energy through their arms, charging their weapons and making them even more dangerous. Getting hit with a rusty old sword hurts, but getting hit with a fire-charged sword hurts worse. More beastly stuff. Draugr shield. I already knew that Draugr weren't just mindless monsters, but I didn't think they were smart enough to use a shield. They like using it too. We'll have to change up our strategy a bit and see where we can find an opening. Well, I have a shield bashing technique, so I can just throw that out there. So it looks like we're on the other side of this.
It's that weird sap again. I think we're on the other side.
See, there you go, of the sap, yeah. have no idea what that accomplished, but okay.
Wow. The highest peak in the world. Think Mom knew this was the Giant's Mountain?
No, the request has been more complicated than she could have foreseen.
It's a name, I think. Razzler. It means terror.
So Harazir, who or what would be named Terra?
What's that? Weird. There's a candle all tangled up with string and some sort of animal hide. Some kind of lantern? No wick, though.
That is of no use to us. The Bifrost lights our way.
Hey, what do you think lit these torches? Dead don't lit light.
Eyes open.
The Bifrost does light our way very handily. Well, we don't need that. And you know, they've patched it, they've updated it. They could have got rid of that animation by now. Hello. Right, some Hacksilver.
Hello!
Stop that.
Come on, that was just... Okay.
Dad, don't play no fools. Okay.
Whoa. What is all this? Where are we?
A mine. And if this claw reaches the summit, our goal is near.
Alright, how do we use it?
It's like the dwarfs had a field day in here.
I think I see how this works. The claw's on one side, and if we get this unstuck... Oh, no.
Well done.
I think the rope's stuck under that rock.
That was careless.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. Stop. But maybe we can find our way through there. After, you know, getting rid of those things.
Yeah, now we've got to deal with these sons of bitches.
Almost ready.
Anyone else? No, but we're good. It's a Draugr explosive. I'm not sure how they do it, but these Draugr now store energy in their bodies and then explode on contact, but the explosion doesn't hurt them at all. I wonder if it feels good to them. Anyways, we should attack from distance when we see that they are fully charged up. Sound advice.
Well, that's not going anywhere.
Can you read it?
Yes, sir. That's funny.
How so?
One hand wrote, Jotnar only. And another wrote, and also dwarves.
Jotnar only, and also dwarfs. The mountain was a stronghold of the giants in Midgard. After they left, the dwarfs mined it
Should we
dry.
add to it?
No.
Let's just keep going. I do not fear death. Yeah, straight through a wall. He just looks bad, doesn't he? taking cardboard with me. And planks of wood. There you go. Oh, some solid vital hide steel. There's a slight chance that I could upgrade some stuff. Let's find out
More
what's
traps.
Brock
There's a
is
tunnel
in the side of this bridge that I passed.
Take it.
Okay.
There he is.
You had a way around the Black Breath all along.
Now don't go thinking I could have gotten you past it, you big sack of meat. I got ways around most everything, especially up here. Time was, my folk had the run of this joint. Improved the design of the Jotnar traps and built workarounds to boot. Why you think they're so devious? Oh, that reminds me. Watch out for traps.
Yeah, got
Sure, I'm open.
that. Okay. So this pommel is level 3, and I can actually compare. There you go. So it's nowhere near as strong, but it has a high perk activation chance to grant a health burst, but it just won't be that much health, and that's one of the things that you got to kind of realise, is that even though it's a health burst, it's not that much as you think it would be. High perk activation chance to grant health burst again, and successful axe kills grant a burst of health. That one would be better because
Which way?
obviously you're continuously killing things with your axe. Okay.
Something for the boy?
Nope. Oh, sadly I can't upgrade anything. That makes me a little sad.
Time for another
Oh,
break.
let's just keep going.
Wow. How big is
Oh, how
this?
did I nearly miss that?
It is a mountain. Big.
Okay.
You okay?
Of course.
I'm doing alright. See if that goes back any further. Oh, come on, where is it? Yep, that'll do. Come on. Yep. There's nothing I can do about that, so... Yo.
Think you can move it? Looks so heavy.
I can move it.
So we should avoid hitting them with melee attacks when they're powered up. We'll be knocked back by an explosion. Yeah. So that thing I killed really quick before it disappeared permanently, it kind of like, if you've ever, I'm sorry I'm referring to it again because you've heard me refer to it in the past. If you've ever played such games like Dark Souls or Bloodborne or Demon Souls, they're like the crystal lizards that can just
It
randomly
died.
disappear.
Yeah.
So it's best to put your head up, mate. Come on. It's best to just kill it as quickly as you can, otherwise you might not get a second opportunity. my advice for that.
And we're stuck. Carts
Not
don't tax
for
them.
long.
I see that.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm trying.
That's it.
Okay, I'm just gonna go back a step. Drop these. Oh, that one is dropped. Okay.
Maybe there's a way through that big gate up there.
There you go. Nope, can't open that yet. Quick workaround. I've got this, it's fine.
Look, another lantern.
Broken. Leave it.
What could they be? There's something special. I can feel it.
About what? The lantern, you say? This. Nah. We'll go up through and clear this area out now. So what we'll do is we'll go over here, round, and do a big loop. Let's make sure. These things I need, so it's all good. It's very quick run round. Right, let's continue on. Take care of that one. Oh, never get bored of that animation. It's so graphic. Okay, with two weapons they like to combo their attacks, but we can disrupt their flow by parrying their attacks. Well, yeah, that's a given, isn't it? You know, sometimes you just know stuff. You don't need instruction to tell you that. There you go. Haha.
Look at all this old stuff.
If it is not useful, leave it alone.
I know.
There's another one. I've already got that, so it's fine. Full health and full rage. So all is well. Scaled waist guard of focus. Sturdy army favouring cooldown. I can have a look at it. No. Not really, for me. If you noticed, it had a massive perk on cooldown, but the overall stats were not really that good. I didn't like it. And I'm kind of a bit of a fashionista when it comes to stuff like that. I like to have a particular look about my character.
I think it's up ahead.
And this is Falcon's Dive, another runic summon. Summons a cast of spectral falcons that dive into the ground. So this one doesn't do really any damage, but it does a moderate runic damage and stun. Now I've actually used this before in my previous playthrough. I do not like it. They could have redesigned some of the runics. I mean, Wrath of the Wolf does everything you want it to do, really. It's just awesome. So I'm sorry guys, I'm going to stick with that for now. There's one or two other options we've got later on, but right now the Wolves is by far the best one. You can keep that, it's fine, we don't need it now. Right, Kratos, time to use some of that strength. Let's do it! And you're the guy who killed Kronos, come on.
We did it! I bet we can make the rope wheel work now. Might give us the way to the top.
I'm intrigued by the fact that it was so high up. Oh, not a bad amount of hack silver. Behind me? Where? Ah! Oh, well, I did have my axe. Not pleased with me. Well, get out of the way. There we go. Get some rage on. Brutal. Run him in. Let's take care of these Draugr. We don't care about exploding Draugr right now. There we go.
Back to the wheel.
Yes, Frozen Flame. I can upgrade my Leviathan Axe. An impossible material that houses the Rage of Fire and the Temper of Ice, generated through mighty battles used to upgrade the Leviathan Axe. The River of Knives. Heavy runic attack. A destructive attack that sends out a line of ice shards that inflict frost damage and launch enemies into the air upon contact. Sorry, I meant to press square, I'll show you that in a second. Yarn Fortner. Mother said this troll lived in the heart of the mountain with the giants, but there was a falling out one day, and they cast him out. It makes sense to me. I wouldn't want to live with a troll. Guess he moved back in when they left. So, what was I... That's it. River of Knives. So increases the range of the ice shards. It seems cool, but it's also very slow moving. The cooldown on it is a minute essentially. And I don't think that's good at all. That's 58 seconds, that's 58 seconds. Wow, they're all actually the same, which is shocking. Or I can increase Vivaldi's anvil. I'm doing it. 4,000 straight up. But no, I won't be testing this out, the River of Knives. It's slow. And I've already got a concentrated attack with my R1. So I like to keep at least one AoE in effect so that I've got a concentrated attack and that AoE if I need it. What's this one? So that's a very small AoE, but it looks awesome. Right, okay. Another beastry. So this is about the power weapon Draugr. They power up their weapon and attack with a forward moving shockwave. Fine, thank you. Is that it? Are we done with these? It's not. Nope. Oh yeah. So we've got this now. That we need to move. It's like playing that game with a claw.
That should hold it.
Here we go. And away we go.
Do you think this goes all the way to the top?
We will see soon enough.
It's a big old mine, this though. It's actually, you know, it's inside a mountain.
Something feels strange up there. We're heading into danger.
Do not concern yourself with what might be. Focus on what is, and be vigilant.
Yes, sir.
That's a brutal shot. It's awesome.
Not the top, but we're closer.
Yeah. And at that point, I'm actually going to stop this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching again, my Bodacious followers. We'll get through this sequence. He's found a lantern.
The giants pray. They're asking their ancestors to watch over them, to guide them home.
Boy,
Wait. I think I know how it works. Watch.
It's a nice moment.
what did you write?
I asked
Clean
them
me.
to watch over Mother. Do you think they'll watch over us on the way to the top?
Come, boy. It is a long way up.
Alright guys, thank you so much for watching my series. We're getting quite far into it now. I think this is the
Stay back.
11th episode. Thank you so much if you keep watching now and you're still going. Please subscribe so you get notifications of when the episodes are coming out. They will be thick and fast over the next few days, most likely. I've got quite a bit of free time on my hands. Please take care, my bodacious followers. You're all amazing people. I'll see you later. Bye.